You can call us at 877-937-1047. You can text us, and texting is kind of like the way to get a hold of us. The easiest way, I guess. You can text JJR and whatever you want to say to 96893. Boys and Girls Club is something that's very close to our hearts, something very cool, something Rich and I have been working with for a long time, and they're doing a radiothon, telethon. So we sent Peyton. Peyton is at the Boys and Girls Club this morning. Good morning, Peyton.
Hi, good morning.
So what's going on at the Boys and Girls Club?
Well, it's getting pretty crazy in here right now. None of the kids are here quite yet, but we got a lot of fun stuff going on. There's going to be a huge raffle, and there's ways for you to donate and win like a Toyota Camry. So if you're interested in that, I know, right? Like a free car? Come on.
Like a new Camry, like a brand new one that nobody's ever driven?
Right. Yeah, I think it's going to be so amazing. And you can go to bgcaz.org/believe to go and do that all day. Today's the last day for the telethon. It's going to be so much fun. I'm going to be out here. I'm going to be hanging out with the kids. We're going to be making TikToks. We're going to be doing all the dances. So I'm super excited to be here.
Okay, so we have it on channel 12. At one point, when can we see you?
I go live at 6:30, which I'm really nervous because I've actually never really been on the TV before. So there's that.
You've been on the TV before.
On the TV.
You're so cute, Peyton.
Well, did you go to the Google and research it how to be on?
I did. Yes, I've been like practicing all my little notes and everything. I went to say my hands are sweating, you guys. It's like not good over here.
It's great.
Did you do all the hair and makeup and everything so you're ready for your first The TV appearance?
Yeah, you know what's crazy though, Rich, is I had a makeup appointment for earlier today, and I was like, I'm not doing that. I'm just going to look like me. I'm going to go and do my own makeup, but I got my hair straightened. My auntie did it for me last night, so I'm looking good. I'm slaying. The curls are gone for now. Okay, I'm a different baddie today.
We like the curls.
You know, whenever you've come in here for whatever reason, we have a photo shoot or something, and you do your make. There's something you do, and I want to see if it's you on TV, where your cheeks are extra pink.
I always wear a lot of blush. You got to be heavy.
Yeah. All right, so what's the website again? Because I thought you kind of said it a little too fast. I couldn't even write it down. What is it?
The website is bgcaz.org/believe.
Okay.
So when I go there, I see you can buy raffle tickets and you can buy, your more chances to win the car.
Okay.
Exactly.
All right. So other than that, Peyton, you're just going to join us and we're just doing a normal radio show. But you're just at the Boys and Girls Club, right? Hello? Nope, guess not. We lost her already.
I don't know where she went.
Do you hear me?
Yeah, guess not.
She gave the website. She's done.
I said I'm going to be popping in and out for the morning, but I'm excited to see you guys later.
Just
today.
like right there. That was a pop out while we were in.
Okay. I'm dying to get to this Kyle story about what happened yesterday.
Okay.
Because, by the way, I think it's very relatable. So I don't think you should feel that bad on yourself.
I feel absolutely horrible. Mm-hmm. So I got home from work yesterday. I had lunch with Scott. I was so tired that I was like, you know what? I wanted to clean my closet. I wanted to get everything tidied up. But you know what? I need a nap. So I'm going to prioritize my sleep. I'm going to set my alarm so I know exactly, maybe I'll wake up 15 minutes early and I'll try to clean up the closet a little bit before I go pick up the kids from school. I usually leave my house to get the kids around 2:20. So I set my alarm for 1:55. It's very specific. So I would have like 25 minutes before I had to leave. So I'm like peacefully napping in my bed and I wake up, my phone's ringing to a phone call from my kid's school. And I was like, hello? And she was like, hey, this is Ashley at the front desk. I have Addie and Easton here and they weren't sure if you or your husband were picking them up from school today. And I was like, it took me a minute because I just woke up from a nap and I'm like, oh, today's Wednesday. Today's early release day. And she goes, yeah. I'm like, oh my gosh, they got done a half an hour ago. And she's like, yeah. So are you going to come in? And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I'm on my way. I will be there. It takes me a little while to get there, but I will be there. And she's like, okay, it's no problem. They're just in here coloring. And so I hop in my car and I'm speeding to school. And I'm like, okay, this is it. This is the thing that's going to show up in therapy later. Like, Mom, remember that one time we were waiting in the tunnel at school and waiting and watched all the kids get picked up by their parents, and we were still waiting and you never showed up.
The mom guilt, though. Like, did you treat them to a special treat on the way home?
So literally, I get there and I was like, "You guys, I'm so sorry. I didn't realize today was Wednesday. Today's early release day." And Addie was so sweet. She's like, "It's okay, Mom. It happens." And Easton was like, "Yeah, we were waiting a really long time." And so I was like, "You guys can have some extra quiet time today." And
that's
like,
what they get, extra quiet time?
That's a big deal in our house. They have a specific amount of time for that quiet time. When they get extra, it's like, oh yeah.
I would have gone straight to the Lego store, try to make them forget about everything.
I didn't have time for that, Rich. I needed to clean my closet. I didn't do that because I was napping.
That's so, but their response was so nice, especially Addie,
so
right?
Sweet. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm like so grateful for you kids. You're so nice and like understanding when mommy messes up. See, like parents mess up sometimes too.
I remember being home one day and Dutch coming in through the front door and goes, "You forgot to pick me up." I was like, "Oh man, sorry." He walked home from school. I was like, "Oh, was that today?" Third kid, man. Oh man. Anyway, Peyton, I'm watching Channel 12 right now, and they're live at the Boys and Girls Club. Where are you? I don't see you, Peyton.
Are they? Well,
right now, there's somebody wearing a State Farm, like a good neighbor, a State Farmer, and then there's something STEM, and there's a woman in a black shirt.
We are to the right.
Tell the camera guy to move.
Away to the right.
Just go behind them. Run behind them.
I dare you to. Oh, now they went away to the thing. Let's see.
Wait. Oh my gosh, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to get in so much trouble.
Wait till they come back. Okay, where are you?
Should I try to peek in there? Okay.
Where are you?
Get behind it. Tell Allison, hey, she's on TV over there. That's Allison Rodriguez.
Let's see. I just want to see you walk behind her. Casually.
Casually, just like you're going to the bathroom.
I want to see the cameraman yell at you.
Yeah, literally as I walked to go do it, they ended the TV hit.
No, they're not. They're still there. Okay, I see the phone bank. I see the phone bank of people. Where are you next to the phone bank? Are you to the right, left? Where are you?
I'm to the to the left.
Oh, now
she's
they went
afraid.
Away. Now they went away. They went away. All right.
They're going to see me on TV in 15 minutes. Okay.
All right, sure. We'll see.
Seize the day.
We'll see.
Seize the day.
All right, Kyle, let's count up 3 things you need to know.
As of last night, Hurricane Helene was Category 1 hurricane with winds at 85 miles per hour. However, it's moving through the Gulf of Mexico into Florida and on track to be a Category 4 major hurricane at landfall today.
It got big overnight. They say this is one of the not necessarily most powerful, but in size, one of the largest they've seen in years and years and years.
Yeah, it has potential to do a lot of damage. According to Billboard's year-end touring report, Gen Z is spending more on concerts than any other generation. Gen Z passed up millennials for the first time to become the generation with the highest concert expenditures. And they say it's just because of a new crop of younger touring artists in diverse genres, K-pop, Latin, electronic music, and whatnot. So Gen Z is leading the pack when it comes to buying those tickets to the concerts. I found this interesting because you always hear, I feel like you hear conflicting things about this, but scientists actually say you shouldn't drink bottled water. Doctors are telling people to just rethink your preference for bottled water as research points to contamination from chemicals in the plastic. The best option, they say, is really just tap water. And I'm like, I always heard tap water's gross for you, right? like, is tap water dirty? Anyways,
probably depends on where you are.
Scientists are saying because of the chemicals that get in the water from just sitting in the plastic, it's actually worse than what could possibly be in the tap water. But, maybe do a test on the water before you go for that. That's just my opinion. And that's 3 things you need to know.
The text line, you text JJR and whatever you want to say to 96893. A couple text messages. John, Jane, Rich, I was finally able to watch The Perfect Couple and just finished. I'm obsessed. Loved it. I hope there's another one. Thanks for the recommendation. Love y'all. Alicia. And then a 956 number. John J. You got to watch Mr. McMahon on Netflix. Just came out today. Also, I love you guys so much. I go to every time I'm in the car. My kids are so annoyed at having to hear you guys. I'm a proud daily listener for 10 years. Kyle, you are the queen.
Oh my gosh,
how about a little Nigel for us fans?
I'm Nigel.
Mr. McMahon on Netflix. I watched the first episode. I thought it was fantastic. Grant
I watched the first 6 episodes, which
there are only 6 episodes.
Yeah, then it's pretty good, guys.
You finished the whole thing?
I didn't have a whole lot of interest in seeing it. What's so great about it?
Neither did I, but I was kind of like, let me just see what it is. So you remember that big scandal with him like a year ago? Whenever it was Hort. You don't remember? It was like it's like Diddy type of stuff.
Oh, wow.
They filmed all this before that broke. So they have The Rock, they have Vince, and they're telling the story of his life and how he got, because he sold the company for $9 billion. So it's an origin story of how this guy started. And in the beginning part, he's doing his talking about whatever. Then you see him get up, because I guess the story broke while he was doing his thing.
Wow.
Like he's on the chair, he's sitting in a chair telling the story of his life. And it's like, he gets a text, and then he gets up and walks away. And then it says, these interviews were done before the scandal broke. And it's like mortifying. Like,
And
it's like,
he's
whoa.
the guy, the WWE guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I if you're a wrestling fan, if you follow everything, they cover the Montreal Screwjob, they cover the steroid trial, they cover the Monday Night Wars. Dude, it's got everything you could want if you're interested in that. But if you're not, it's a hard checkout, I would say.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
For me, who's not into it, the first episode, I was very much into it.
It's a lot about the wrestling business and
How he
show
took his dad's business and turned it into
Yeah.
$1 billion company. If you look at it, like, now, I haven't got to the sex scandal yet. Yes, Nick?
Yeah, my wife can't stand wrestling, and she can't stand that I love wrestling, and she was completely enthralled the whole time.
Oh, really?
Like, there's a point where wrestling gets so big, 2020 is doing a story, and they want to do a story on Hulk Hogan of, is he really as popular as he is? And the John Stossel guy from 2020 goes, wrestling's fake. It was all a hit piece, like to say wrestling's fake. And the wrestler's like, this one guy's like, it's fake? Boom, hits him in the face. Boom, knocks out. Is that fake? And it's all on camera. And then then the next video is him on Barbara Walters going, I'm now deaf in one ear.
Oh,
my
my
gosh.
God.
Yes. Like, I'm
Poor
telling you,
John Stossel.
I thought it was pretty interesting. Anyway, that's called Mr. McMahon on Netflix. Peyton's at the Boys and Girls Club of Arizona today. So, Grant William Inman is going to handle her horoscope duties today. Grant, what's
You
the vibe
guys
today?
hear that?
Yeah.
I think there's a ghost in the studio. I've summoned the spirits. We're tapped in. It's the first. I guess we're the first week of fall, so I'm going to tell you what to avoid and what to lean into this fall season during Grant's horoscopes.
All right. John, Jane, Rich, it's time for horoscopes. Peyton's live at the Boys and Girls Club, and she's on TV and stuff, so we're checking with her as she's on TV. And
This is bull.
see, all right, so she's, Peyton, are you there?
Daytime.
Okay.
Spooky,
All right.
guys.
All right, so Grant is going to handle horoscopes. What is the vibe for horoscopes?
Dude, I'm telling you, I'm all gassed up this morning. I'm caffeinated. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to tell you what to avoid this fall. But also, hey, I'm going to tell you something maybe you should lean into, give you a little creepy challenge. Because, I don't know if you guys know this little background on me. I actually studied horoscopes in college. I've got my PhD in horoscope studies.
Legit.
Yeah, so this is going to be like the most legitimate horoscopes. You're bringing in the big dogs today, basically, guys.
Okay, so the vibe is?
It's a good time. Dude, we're having fun. Spooky,
That's the vibe.
yeah, spooky time.
Spooky
yeah,
time?
dude, it's
Okay.
fall. We're in fall.
Okay, hi, Rosemary. What's your sign?
Aquarius.
Oh my goodness, an Aquarius, Rosemary. Your spooky energy may attract quirky spirits. Embrace the weirdness, but keep your boundaries. Now, your spooky challenge today: host a seance with friends, explore the unknown with your inventive mind, but be careful when you open those doors. You don't always close them. Ooh, and you've been scoped.
Okay.
All right, Rosemary, have a great day. Amanda, good morning. What's your sign?
I'm a Sagittarius, and my daughter is a Capricorn.
Ooh, Sagittarius, spooky Sagittarius.
morning.
Oh, hi, good morning. Let's see here. For Sagittarius, wanderlust can lead you to haunted locations. Embrace the thrill, but stay cautious. Wandering too far can be dangerous. And let's see, your creepy challenge today is organize a spooky road trip. You know what I mean?
Why not?
Yeah, you go see a haunted attraction. Go do something fun. Go see, a true crime location. That's exciting, right? Do that, Aquariuses. And you said you have a Capricorn in the car?
Yeah.
What's the Capricorn saying? Hi.
My name's Savannah.
Savannah? Well, Savannah, be wary of becoming too consumed by work. Whatever you do, don't lean into work too hard, okay? Even ghosts need time to unwind. But hey, great challenge for you today. Host a pumpkin carving contest.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Yeah, make a scary face in a pumpkin. Do something exciting.
So fun.
Yeah, it's constructive. You got a decoration. You got pumpkin seeds. It's green energy. It's good stuff. You've been scoped.
All right, thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Katrina, good morning. What's your
Good
sign?
morning.
What's your sign?
Libra.
And
It's my birthday.
Oh, right on.
Libra. Let's see. Is that Kyle?
I'm a Libra as well.
All right, Kyle. Well, your love for harmony may be disrupted by supernatural forces. So stay balanced and keep the peace. Kyle, creepy challenge today. Plan a ghost-themed dinner party. That sounds like something Kyle would do, right?
Who's in? Who's coming to my
Of
ghost
course.
themed dinner party, Katrina?
Spooky. I'm down.
Yes.
Also, Katrina, are you on a cell phone?
Yes.
You're going to want to get off that and wrap it in tinfoil as soon as you get off. As soon as we're done here, just wrap it up and then disconnect. All bad vibes today coming from your cell phone. I can feel it. I'm summoning the spirits in the studio today. And they're telling me,
Oh my gosh.
stay off your cell phone. Get rid of it.
I'm going to get all my birthday wishes.
Get them tomorrow.
Katrina, drive safe. Thank you for listening.
Thank you.
All right, if we missed your sign and you didn't get to hear it, go to JJRRich.com. They're all posted up there. My son, Dutch.
I get to sit next to you every day.
Oh, man.
You are the reason that makes me me.
Don't follow that example.
I got a text from your dad, by the way, your dad, Peyton. He goes, blessed for all the opportunities her way. Appreciate you. And waft you do. Waft you do? I think that's a typo.
Waft.
And what you do? What?
Probably.
Anyway, your dad's probably very emotional watching on TV.
That's awesome.
Okay, stacks and hacks. So get this. There is, on the Hollywood Hills, you've heard of the Hollywood Hills, right?
Yeah.
There's like mansions up there. Celebrities live up there. I guess there's 2 abandoned mansions at the Hollywood Hills that are now completely covered in graffiti. They've been taken over by squatters. And one of the mansions had no graffiti until last Friday. And then Monday it was covered. So I guess they're owned by the guy who owns the Philadelphia Phillies. They're giant mansions. And now there's all these people, these homeless people living in there and destroying the place.
Oh, my gosh.
So the news went up to talk to somebody, like a neighbor. And the reason this clip is going viral is because he sounds like a James Bond villain. The guy, they're asking him, what do you think about these squatters taking over the neighborhood?
Is a sign of utter decline of a country, city by city by city. It's everywhere. We accept the unacceptable. And if you accept the unacceptable, mankind can get used to anything. We'll be used to this. Nobody's going to stop it. Nobody cares. If you think they care, you're wrong.
Okay. So I sat down with Noah this morning because I couldn't get that out of my head.
Where's 007?
Name?
Bond. James Bond.
Is a sign of utter decline of a country, city by city by city. It's everywhere. We accept the unacceptable. And if you accept the unacceptable, mankind can get used to anything. We'll be used to this. Nobody's going to stop it. Nobody cares. If you think they care, you're wrong.
Oh, man. Anyway.
This is perfect.
Let's see. What else I got for sex and hacks? The bed sheet debate. Do you prefer a tuck or no tuck?
Tuck.
No tuck.
No tuck.
No tuck? I like the tuck, and I like to untuck.
Yeah.
So it's still kind of hugging me a little bit like a burrito, but I like my feet sticking
A
out.
loose tuck.
I like my
I
feet
feel like
free.
that's suffocating.
Yeah.
Is this rude? Some etiquette expert says you shouldn't look for feet under a bathroom stall to see if someone's there. You should knock. I'd rather not knock because you're making contact with the person.
Yeah,
Right.
no.
You poke your head
awkward.
under, you see your feet, you move on.
Right.
Contrary to popular belief, sitting straight is bad for your back. It puts pressure on the spine. The position with the least pressure was found to be leaning 135 degrees backwards. So I don't know what that is.
Oh, reclined?
Yeah.
Have you guys ever seen that huge bridge at ASU's campus?
What
Yeah.
about it? Yeah.
Yeah, so apparently if you walk that bridge like 40 times every day, it corrects your posture.
Oh, that's fun.
Because it like has you leaning backwards, yeah.
Who figured that
Let's
out?
go do that schwanding.
40 times? 40
yeah, 40
times?
times a day.
I mean,
yeah,
let's just,
something
let's
crazy
just
like
do
that.
it once to see if it has the potential.
We should check our posture before, walk the bridge 40 times, and check our posture afterwards. We'll fact check it.
There it
What a
goes.
fun fact.
What do you have for life hacks, Rich?
Okay, so I've tried this little hack at a concert. In fact, I tried it at the Sphere in Las Vegas, and it actually worked. I was at I think it was U2, and we were inside, and I didn't have great seats. So during the show, I looked on StubHub to see if anybody hadn't sold their seats, and they hadn't. And I bought better seats for us for about $60. So they say when you go to a show and you don't have great seats, wait till you're inside and the show starts, because once that opening band starts playing, you can look. A lot of people are desperate to sell their tickets. They'll take anything, and you can go really, really, really close. In fact, they say, even on StubHub, they say they've sold tickets that were $160 for like $11. Like,
Wow.
as
That's
you
what
go.
people were doing at the Beyonce show. Remember when she came and they're like, people were getting tickets like in the front row for like $12.
The moment it happens, just be outside the show or be inside the show with lesser tickets, and there you go. So there's a little life hack for better concert seats for you, and all those can be found at johnjanerich.com.
John J. Rich, what are your thoughts on the Monsters Menendez brothers? My husband doesn't like it because he read most of it that it isn't true. Apparently, the real brothers have spoken up about it. We're all watching it. Oh, Rich finished it. Did you finish it?
No, I'm in the last episode.
Did you finish it?
There was like an hour and a half left.
Peyton finished it right away. I'm taking it slow because I'm not enjoying it.
It's tough. It's tough to get through the middle for sure.
And so I'm not really enjoying it. But
I feel like it takes you on a lot of roller coasters.
Yes.
Like it takes
For
you
sure.
down every avenue, and then like you believe them and sympathize with them, and then you don't believe them, and then you hate them, and then it's like it's all kinds of weird. I don't know. I'm like
Emotions.
literally, yeah. It's a total roller coaster to watch.
Let me tell you a theory I have, because I saw this thing. Right, like the Menendez brothers are saying, it's all lies. Okay, and then Ryan Murphy, who put it together, is saying, how could they say that? They haven't seen it yet, right? And now I think all that is set up so that it makes people see it, so that somehow there's some sort of retrial, because they're saying it's not real. And for what I've seen so far, it's making them look like they did it because they were abused.
Well, wait a bit.
And they get
I
it.
know. Well, I just got to the point where that turns a little bit.
Yeah, same here.
Oh, really? So they're
Yeah.
not. So
Yeah.
it is about financial gain.
I honestly, I don't know. Like, I'm not finished yet, but I am at the point where you've kind of seen both sides. They had like a mistrial at first, and then they're in their second trial. And once you get to the second trial, you really don't feel that same way as you do in the beginning of the drama.
Because the second trial, they held a bunch of evidence from the first trial they wouldn't let them use. I saw that on a documentary I watched on YouTube yesterday.
Yeah, and so that's why I'm saying it's a roller coaster.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
I don't feel the same that I did when I first started
And
watching
have you
it.
seen him on the phone with his girlfriend, Lyle's on the phone, and he's talking about being really good at crying on the stand? He's like, yeah, I just
See?
gave them what they wanted. So now you don't believe what they're saying.
That's what I'm
and
saying.
now I can't believe what the Menendez
Then
brothers
I
say.
go back to what I originally said. They killed it for money. Anyway, who here in the studio is getting wedding pictures taken?
I am.
Richard,
Third
again?
marriage?
No, still married to my lovely, amazing bride, Stacy. And I brought something up to her a couple of weeks ago. We were trying to set Jenna up on a date, or actually Stacy was. I have nothing to do with this. And she showed a picture of people at the wedding. I'm like, see, their picture looks nice at the wedding. How come I haven't seen any pictures of us from the wedding? I haven't seen a wedding book or like really any pictures of Stacy and I. And she kind of blew me off. So I asked her again later. I'm like, do I not look in the pictures? I'm sure you look fabulous. And she said, well, if you remember, they didn't really take many pictures of us together, which is weird, right? You hire a wedding photographer to take pictures. And I know that Stacy on her own with their bridesmaids, they were out taking pictures for like an hour. I think after the wedding, maybe Stacy and I together, maybe 3 or 4. I don't remember a whole lot of them. And I guess those aren't awesome. So there really isn't the picture from the wedding of just us. So I've been complaining about it. So she scheduled a retake at the same hotel in a couple of weeks. But I said, do I have to put on the same suit? She's like, no, we just dress nice, like we're getting our picture taken. But she said, I've got it all arranged. I got the photo pass, and then we're going to have dinner there.
So
at
will
the
it be
same
like
hotel.
your Christmas card? Will it be maybe?
I don't know. But there just wasn't a really good us frameable or.
I'm so glad she said that because, yeah, she looked great.
She did.
I almost said at the wedding, I was going to say, you might want to retake these photos.
Oh my god.
I actually used one of your wedding pictures, Rich, for your wedding gift. And it was a gorgeous picture of just you two.
Really?
Yeah, I put your wedding vows on it. You said you loved it.
Oh, yeah.
Apparently you did it.
That one is really good. That one's good, but that's like a casual shot, right? That's like a candid-y thing.
Oh, you wanted more posy.
There's no posed pictures of us that I can even find.
I feel like they are because I made a whole website article about Rich and Stacey's pictures, and Stacey handpicked the ones I was allowed to post.
Because she's in them and she looks amazing.
Okay, so what's coming down to you don't like you don't like you in the picture.
I definitely haven't seen one that I like. Not even one that I like.
Fine, Rich.
Fine,
You looked
but not,
good.
but not, not frameable. I wouldn't want it.
I like the fact that you guys are getting more pictures. I'm all about pictures. I would like photo shoots for everyone all the time in 6 weeks.
And I think
Peyton,
she's trying
can you
to
find the pictures that you said that Stacey approved so we could repost them and go, these are the pictures Rich had never were taken?
Yeah.
I didn't say they weren't taken. I just said I haven't seen many of us.
You should go to John J. and Rich on Instagram sometime and scroll down.
I'm literally up there.
I need to follow us to see pictures. Yeah. All right. Well, anyway, so we're redoing it, and hopefully some of those will be good.
Maybe because you got a pretty powerful nose, maybe you can smell. But then Blake got in the car yesterday, and she's like, "This smells like weed." And then Rich got in the car yesterday, but I don't know if you smelled the weed or not.
I didn't, but then Stacey did, and she had no knowledge of it. My wife did, and she's like, "Oh, it smells like somebody's been smoking or weed back here."
But also the doors were open when you got in. When you sit and close the doors and you drive. Yes, Grant.
I actually just got done smoking weed in your car, and I can verify it does smell like weed in there.
A couple other text messages real quick. This is a reference to War of the Roses. That woman from War of the Roses needs to talk to a therapist before she destroys that relationship with a good, honest man. Another one, 602. Listening to War of the Roses, and Kyle asked, "In what way?" When she responded to the comment of Grace saying, "Things have been weird." Ha. Wherever did she get the extended emphasis on the what way?
Oh, I don't know where that originated. I feel like we've all been doing that for a long time.
I think you've been doing it for years and years and years and years.
I like to say things differently.
Differently.
Okay. Yvette, good morning.
Good morning.
You want to win some SeaWorld tickets, I guess.
My gosh. Let me tell you, I've been manifesting since last night that I was going to be calling in and I was going to win.
And here you are.
All right. Well, Kyle put together a game. Let's get ready to play.
Netflix number one. Are you ready? Here we come. Netflix number one. Lights, camera, action, son.
All right. So as you know, this is the game where we talk about all the things that are number one. Number one on Netflix, number one in the world, number one in pop culture. You just have to know your best of the best. Okay, Yvette? And if you get all the answers right, you got a shot to beat John J., Rich, and Grant. So we're going to let them go first to give you a little feel for the game. SeaWorld passes up for grabs. John J., we begin with you. Monsters, the Lyle and Eric Menendez story, is number one on Netflix currently. But John J., what is the most watched true crime drama on Netflix ever?
Monsters, Dahmer.
Correct.
Yeah.
All right, John J. on the board. Rich, what is the number one most searched fashion brand on Google?
Gucci.
Incorrect, Richard. Anyone for the steal?
Ooh, Grant with steal.
Grant for the steal.
Is it Lululemon?
No.
Darn.
Sorry, everyone. It's Shein.
Shein. Well, that was a clever.
That's right.
That was a clever switch.
Grant. Please tell me the number one highest selling video game of all time at this point.
Ooh, well, I'm going to say Mario Kart.
You know, I thought you were on the right track right there, but
no.
Rich?
I believe it's Grand Theft Auto.
You're wrong as well.
Oh, really?
It's the number one selling video game, Minecraft. And they just announced they're doing a Minecraft movie. It'll be out April 4th of next year. So, Yvette, now that you know how the game goes, it's your time to shine. So there are a lot of people on the road right now. So, Yvette, please tell me, what is the number one most common traffic violation in the United States?
Passing a red light.
You said going through...
Too fast.
Which one?
Driving too fast.
Speeding is correct. Yvette is on the board. I'm
Nice.
so glad you changed your answer right there. Okay, we are in round 2 right now. John J., what's the most followed, or what is the social media platform with the most active users at this very moment?
TikTok.
Incorrect. Anyone for the steal?
Grant.
Grant.
Facebook.
Facebook is correct. Grant finally on the board. Okay, Rich, we move over to you. Rich, what is the number one movie on Netflix right now?
Ooh.
Everyone's paying attention to the TV show,
Is
but
it-
what's that movie?
I wonder if it's that Hacksaw
I need
Ridge.
an answer.
Because that was a good
3, 2.
I want to go with Hacksaw.
John Jay. Grant.
John Jay came in for the steal first.
Garfield.
Garfield is correct. I know.
That's a little
Grant was
different.
literally just telling me yesterday,
movie's
you gotta
so good,
watch this
dude.
movie.
So good.
A little different plot than the Hacksaw Ridge.
A little bit.
It's not Hacksaw Ridge.
What is it called?
Something else. Rebel Ridge.
Rebel Ridge, yeah.
Okay. All right, Grant, it's your turn.
Here we go.
Grant, what is the number one TV on Netflix ever as of right now? Not currently, but what is the number one most watched Netflix show?
Netflix show.
Correct. And there's a specific season I need you
Oh,
to
no.
indicate.
John Jay.
Making a Murderer season 1.
John Jay.
John Jay.
Squid Game season 1.
Ooh.
Anyone else for the
Rich.
steal? Rich?
Stranger Things season 3.
That was close. That was number 2. Yvette, you got it. You want to take a shot at it?
I can't even think of the movie. It's the guy, who
No.
makes the drugs and all.
It's not. It's not. I know I know what you're thinking, but no, it's actually Wednesday, season 1.
Really?
wow.
Wednesday.
She's
season
not totally wrong. The guy that makes the drugs. That's not Wednesday?
I don't
That was
remember.
Wednesday's
I don't
dad?
remember that plot. Maybe I missed something. I do my makeup while I watch TV, but no, it's Wednesday, season 1. All right, Yvette. So you do have a shot to win right here. SeaWorld tickets on the line, a 4-pack. Yvette, who is the number one richest musical artist with a net worth of $2.5 billion?
Oh my gosh, Jay-Z.
It is Jay-Z! That's going to SeaWorld!
All right, congratulations.
Thank you guys. You guys are amazing. Thank you.
You got it, Yvette. Thanks for listening. Hold on. We'll set you up. Boom. Text us. We'll read your text or call you back. Okay, let's get into the iHeartRadio Music Festival. I knew there was going to be drama.
I didn't catch this at the time, but of course, internet sleuths, they're the best. So we kind of know the love triangle between Camila Cabello, Shawn Mendes, and Sabrina Carpenter, right? And it's widely rumored that Sabrina's song Taste is about being with Shawn Mendes during his on and off relationship with Camila Cabello. So when Camila performed Senorita at our iHeartRadio Music Festival, and the part where she said, "But friends don't know how well you taste," she omitted taste and did a shh sign. And everyone's like, "Oh, I see you, Camila, with a subtle dig. Okay, all right. I like this feud that's continuing to go on."
Gross.
I know.
Where are we on Diddy?
Okay. Diddy's lawyer, may I just say, is ridiculous. So, people can't just get over the fact that the feds announced they found 1,000 bottles of lubricant and baby oil in Diddy's mansion. People just can't, they're nonstop talking about it.
Because it's not normal?
Because it's definitely not normal. So when they asked Diddy's lawyer about it, like, what do you say about, 1,000 bottles? That's just insane.
I don't think it was 1,000. I think it was a lot. There's a Costco right down the street. I think Americans buy in bulk, as we know. This is consensual adults doing what consensual adults do.
Here's the problem, attorney Mark Anifiolo. Think that's how we say your name? All these people are saying it wasn't consensual,
Right,
number
that's
one.
kind of the point.
And the number 1,000 came directly from the feds that raided Diddy's house. So if that is such a lawyery way to try to weasel your way out of it.
Americans buy in bulk.
Yeah, and then he doubled down because he did an interview with TMZ, and when TMZ was brought up the 1,000, he's like, "I don't know where you're getting this number from," and they were like, "From the feds," and he's like, "Well, listen, if people go into Costco and buy things all the time, go a lot of things. If you watch the people go walk outside of Costco, what's in their carts?" And the guy was like, "Not thousands of bottles of baby oil."
And a little bit of that goes a long way, I feel like.
There's a Costco by my house, and when my wife goes, I like her to get that the big box of cashew nuts. We get one.
What?
We get one big bottle of cashew nuts, and then 4 months later, we might get another one.
Right.
But to go buy 1,000 cashew bottles.
Okay, but if you were on the stand testifying, sir, I would say to you, but do you have thousands of dollars or thousands of bottles of no spray? Then you couldn't say no.
Damn it.
Busted on that one. In the meantime, 4 of Diddy's kids have actually come forward because there's a lot of conspiracy theories surrounding the death of Kim Porter. And supposedly there's going to be a memoir that comes out that are actually like letters written by Kim Porter herself talking about stuff that her friends had, and that's going to be put out. But all I know is Quincy, Christian, Jesse, and Delilah issued a joint statement saying, these are horrific conspiracy theories. It was hard enough to lose our mom. We don't want to hear these false rumors anymore. It's hurtful, and it needs to stop.
Okay, how about something happy? Reese Witherspoon.
I love Reese Witherspoon, and I love Elle Woods. Not sure how you could not if you ever saw any of the Legally Blondes. Elle Woods just became this iconic character. And this is really cool because they've... Reese Witherspoon's actually teamed up with Prime Video, and they're doing a show called Elle. And it's going to follow Elle Woods as a high schooler on her way up to the journey of where we got introduced to her. And so Reese Witherspoon actually made an announcement about the show.
We are starting the casting process, and we are making it open. That is right. This is an open casting for the young Elle Woods when she was in high school. So send your submissions to the link in my bio. I cannot wait to see all the Elle Woods out there. This is going to be really fun.
You know what I saw? I saw this thing they interviewed all these women that were lawyers, young lawyers, and in law school right now. Do you know where I'm going with this?
No.
They were all inspired, almost 90% of them, by Legally Blonde.
That's
to
so
want
amazing.
to become a lawyer.
I actually follow a lawyer on TikTok. I can't remember her name, but she is literally like the real life version, I feel, of Elle Woods because she wears like pink suits and she has a whole lawyer team that all wears pink and like really gets into it. It should be a cute show. And I like how they're keeping the casting open because that tells you they're really kind of looking for someone new and up and coming.
Yeah, and if somebody just fits the right thing out of nowhere, that's going to be good.